Hey Kara, so it's day 22 of Vlog Every Day in April. Happy Earth Day! So to celebrate Earth Day, I'm going to talk about traveling the Earth, which is not always environmentally responsible, but that's what I'm going to talk about today. So what am I talking about? Well, I am talking about one of my favorite shows of all time, which is The Amazing Race. Now, The Amazing Race is a show where they have teams of 2, sometimes 4 people, and they are racing around the world. They go to different places, and they have to complete challenges there, usually something kind of tied to the local culture. And then at the end of every leg, they have a pit stop where they have to check in, and the last team to check in may be eliminated. And then at the end of the show, the team that wins gets $1 million. Woohoo! I have been watching since the very first season. They're on season 22 now, so 2 seasons a year, 11 years. I've been watching since I was about 8. But I have a confession, I don't always watch to the end of the season. Every season I have a favorite team, and generally once that team gets eliminated, I will stop watching. Now, it wasn't always this way, but once it hit about season 15, that was when I kind of stopped watching when my favorite team got eliminated. In every season, though, there are some typical, stereotypical roles that they fill with teams. One of them is they have the young couple who are like, yeah, we're so young and physically fit, we're gonna win this race. And then they spend the entire time yelling at each other, and the girl usually ends up in tears at least 3 times before they get eliminated. You also have the Barbie dolls, who rely a lot on their looks to get them around the world. I am not trying to paint a poor picture of women here. I am being completely honest. These are girls who do not understand that the people in other countries speak other languages than English. Just putting that out there. And then you've got the jocks who rely on like brawn to get them around the world. Again, same story as with the Barbie stereotype. I'm not trying to paint a bad picture of guys. Seriously, these are guys who don't understand why people in other countries speak different languages than English. And then you'll have like the older married couple, which I always love them and they're always really sweet, but generally they get out pretty early. And you've got like the 2 groups of best friends, and they're like, yeah, let's go and have a fun time. Usually they have about a 50-50 split. Some of them make it all the way, and some of them just don't go anywhere at all. And then you have the quirky teams, and the quirky teams are generally the ones that I root for. This season, the quirkiest of the quirky teams is Team YouTube! YouTube! It's Joey Graceffa and Megan. I always forget her last name, but her username is Strawberry17, and I'm not going to spoil for you how they're doing, but I'll just let you know that I am still watching this season, so take what you will from that. It's so great because they're used to hosting YouTube shows, and so they know how to play to a camera and please an audience. But also, every week, Joey and Megan are posting up videos of like their side of what happened in the previous week's episode. So it's really cool for someone who's been a fan of the show for a long time to see that other side. Like, their life afterwards. Like, they don't get to talk about yet, like whether they won or whatever. But they talk about what was going on and what you didn't see in the camera, and it's just so awesome because I'm like, you're actually real people, this is cool. So, by the way, we have to go meet them at VidCon. Anyway, so, yeah, one of my favorite shows. It is so good. I don't know, though, if I want to travel the world because I love The Amazing Race, or if I love The Amazing Race because I want to travel the world. Either way, one of my life goals is to be on the show, but not until after I learn how to drive a stick shift and learn some more basic phrases in Spanish, French, and German, because those are the 3 languages that come across most often. Anyway, so I will see you tomorrow. Bye!